I think I'm live. I don't know. Discord decided to play up. But it seems that I am. What the hell? Right. Don't know what that was about, but anyway, it seems I've got it fixed. I think. Right. Welcome to Farm Simulator 19, Western Australia map and episode 65. Hello, Chris. Oh, doing okay. I've been a little bit off, but I'm doing okay. Can't complain. No one listens. You know that thing. Anyway, I think we were seeding field 11 and yes, and doing grass on this combined field across here. I'm going to say yes. Well, let's see. If everything's still set on this. Let's hope it is. Yep. Now, I can't remember. One left. It's on the left. Let's see what happens. Probably go nuts. You're good? Oh, I'm glad, Chris. That is good to hear. That didn't play up at all. Must be something wrong with it. Obviously. This one will be one right. Wow. Definitely something wrong. Everything's working so far. Oh, and a big thank you to GDX Andy for fixing my animal pens. I can see my animals moving from way back here. I don't have to go in the pen anymore. So they move. So, very much appreciated. It had something to do with the orientation of the actual pen itself, where it's placed on a map. Apparently the maps don't like the pens to be faced from the front of the pen where the troughs are and everything, all the working area. Don't like them on the south, and the actual pen facing north. I tried it on some of the others, and they have similar effects. But Andy fixed that for me, and now my ones are working, which is great. Okay, now that's still got enough seed in it to fill those seeders up once more at least. And they're gonna need it. I know that. Yeah. Oh God, I'm still in mile per hour. No wonder it looked weird. That's more better. This should be a fun field to do. I don't know, I'm thinking 3 cotton harvesters on a field this size might be enough. Could be wrong. We'll find out. Hopefully I can afford 3 cotton harvesters. Put it that way. What have we got left there? 39.47. Going to be a lot of cotton. Yes. Yes, I hope so. Well, I heard a rumour that cotton is very good for money, but I never found it so. I've only ever dabbled. So I thought, well, why not? Let's not dabble. Let's just go overboard and see how much money there is to be made. Now, field, say, field 1 and 2, I think they're all prepped to be seeded, aren't they? Yes, they are. But I haven't got another seeder, so. Let's just go back to our grass cutter for now. Yeah, I'll have to ted this in a minute and rake it, so that'll be okay. Speaking of animals, which I was earlier, how are they doing? Yeah, could do with a little bit. No panic. No. Pigs. Okay. Pigs are okay as well, no panic. But I could top them all up while I'm waiting. Which I may do, I think. Well, hang on a minute. Let's have a quick look here. First, yeah, they've got a few runs to go yet before I have to come running over here. Okay. Okay. Trailer this size you would not normally pull with a tractor this little. Why? Because it'll break it in half. Yep, it really would. Probably snap that tractor in half. Hey GDX, how's Andy tonight? Well, I hope. Out of the way, move cow. Hello. Hello. Can't find the trigger, Andy. You hide my trigger. Uh-oh. No feed trigger, Andy. That's weird. It says there's a feed trigger there. That is so weird. The trailer is selected. It shows it's there, but it's not playing nice. Should be right across the front there. Right, I'm in it. I am in that trigger. That is so weird. Well, they aren't really starving, so I might have to look at that. That's weird. The straw trigger's here. Surely that won't take it. No, it doesn't take it. So yeah, something weird has happened with that trigger. Check the other corner, maybe I did an oops. That'll be over this side here. But, like the menu shows, like the F5 I mean, shows a trigger over there. But it doesn't show a trigger over here. A trigger here. A trigger over there. Just the bail and loose trigger here. And the trigger in front of that trough. Wow. That is weird. We'll figure it out. like I said, they're not starving, so doesn't matter. We'll work it out. At least the damn cows move now. Oh, 98%. Oh, that's all right. %. That's weird. %. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. They're not in any hurry for anything, really. Let's have a look at that. Hey. Oh, that's that tree. One of your orchard trees. Yeah. It was just, maybe I've been filling them all up at the same time. It just seems strange they were all at 98%, that was all, but that's nothing. Nothing to worry about. Which one are you? Oh, you're still going. I'll have to see why that feed trough's not being a feed trough. What are we down to? Alright. Shit will be nearly at the other end. That was dumb. Oh well. Too sure about this width. Huh? 17, 18, yeah, it's got an overlap. Must have a big overlap, that's too much. But anyway. Lot of cotton. Idiot, stop doing that. Oh, this is only the second fill, or is it the third? This is the third fill. Geez, it's going to cost a lot in seed. It's going to be a lot of seed. Oh, excuse me. Right. Fill these up for the, what did I say? This will be the fourth time. Third time. Yeah, something. Lot of seed for this field. Might be hard to make a profit. Come on, in you go. Yeah. There we go. Not the best, but I can adjust the angle on that, can I? And I can adjust the spout or the back, but I can't. No. Can't adjust anything else. Fair enough. And I might get one more fill of the cedars before I have to fill this up. And yes, those cedar bins at the front do work in conjunction with the cedars on the back. Magically. I don't know how it does it, but it does it magically, so I won't argue with that. Magic can be good. Getting to the wrong side of the tractor, that's fine. She's off. And she's off. Oh, I don't think I will get enough. Might as well go and fill this up, I bet. I better. So the boys and I have started doing a new map on the weekends. It's called something. It's a 4x map. Much to the disgust of Wonko, because he has to drive too far to do anything. But it's a very nice map. Holm something. I don't know. It's a British map, 4x, and it's got a British name. So no idea. Holm something. But enjoying it. Played on a Saturday morning my time, Friday night European time. And now with daylight savings changed over here, I don't have to get up at 3:30 in the morning to play with them. It'll be 4:30. And then when they change their times, it'll be 5:30. I won't know what to do with myself. probably not sleep, but still. Yeah, this is the best time of year to play with the others. Well, all the multiplayer games I play with either Europeans, Americans or Canadians, and this is the better time of year for me. Doesn't faze them either way. I do play with one Aussie, sometimes two Aussies, and we just play whenever we can, sort of thing. It doesn't matter. There's another new game I'm looking very much forward to, I think. I've watched a bit of it. Here we go with another bloody name. I linked it in my Discord channel. It's multiplayer. I really don't have time for single player games. I much prefer to play multiplayer anyway. Pick those up. I don't even know what they are. Must be leftover fertilizer or lime. I don't know. Next time I'm here, I'm going to have to see what they are. Kingdoms Reborn. It's I don't know if you've heard of a game called Banished. It's kind of Banished styled with a bit of Anno 1800 elements, Dawn of Man elements, and Civilization. Sort of those four games combined into a single player multiplayer type of game. And it does look very interesting. I'm pretty sure myself and my Aussie friend are going to get it and give it a go, because we pretty much just play Anno 1800, 4 or 5 hours a day, every day, except the weekends. So this might give us another avenue. It does look interesting. And I am a fan of that style of game. Kingdom building, world conquering kind of thing. But yeah, I think it could be very interesting myself. There's a few people doing pre-release videos on it, doing weekly, daily, I don't know, often quite a few out there. Two different guys are the only two that I can find that are doing any pre-release stuff. I don't like their style of gameplay much, but yeah. The official videos are very nice of it. Yeah, it's on Steam. You go to Steam, you'll see a couple of videos for it. Very, very nice enough. Graphically wise, they're not. It's not a patch on Anno 1800's graphics, but they're good enough, pleasant enough, and nice enough. That's a bit of a bugbear of mine too. They're pushing to make us buy whiz-bang computers, the best of the best, as much as possible we can afford, to get better gameplay, better networking, and have a better experience. And I see all these new games being released that look like something out of the 80s. All these blocky games, and what the hell? And to be honest, some of them do look like they've got very good gameplay and a good idea for a game, but with block figures and sideways scrolling action and, you know, stuff from the 80s. What? No, not interested. If I have to pay a fortune for a game that, for a computer that makes games look as realistic as possible, I'm not going to go and play, you know, Pac-Man on it and games like that. What the hell? I don't know what developers are thinking. Even in the really good games, the games that make you drool and think, gee, this looks so good. And they're single player games. Again, what the hell? All this social media stuff, everyone wants to be connected with someone, because let's face it, today's generation barely walk around outside, barely meet real people, and they're making single player games to segregate them even more. Bad enough to entice them to stay at home and live in front of a TV screen. Now they're separating them from other people by not producing good multiplayer games. Just seems weird to me. Some gaming communities are fantastic. You get to play with, or even only just talk to. Sometimes you don't get to play with other people from all over the world, and they can be great. Great little communities. Of course, like everything, even in the real world, out there are toxic societies, toxic players that join these groups in the sole aim of destroying it. And that happens. That happens. Happens in the gaming community in real life. But I'd rather belong to a gaming group, play different games with different people from all over the world, get to know them, and play with them rather than sit at home, stare at the screen, play my own, and not have any interaction. Possibly a government conspiracy. You like the old games? Yeah, retro games are good, but, you know, like I've got a shed out the back that's got like 5 different gaming systems from the beginning of time out there. If I want to play some retro stuff, I'll go and drag one of them out of the dust. I wouldn't want to, you know, spend $60 on a game from the 80s that I can play on a $3,500 computer. That doesn't make sense. Classics do have a place, for sure. I don't deny that. Where's my mark? It's still going. You reckon 300-400 bales off this again? Probably. Now, a real classic was released today. One of the games, not the game, but one of the games that started my fantasy game obsession, because I love fantasy games, style games, hell, I started playing pen and paper back. My God, I can't remember how far back that was. It's a long time ago, 40 years ago. But it was released today, called Baldurs Gate. It's number 3. I spent a lifetime playing the originals, and yeah, Baldurs Gate 3 was released today. Single player, multiplayer, which is good. The only thing that's made me take a back step was $95 on Steam. And when I've been watching development of it for a year or so, thinking, yeah, oh God, it'd be good, because they were great back then. Advanced, very advanced in their day, graphically, and gameplay was very advanced. They did things that some games today still don't do or can't do, and they've kept that up. But to pay $95, and then if I want to play it with my group of friends that I do play those sort of games with, to expect them to say spend $95 to play with me is a lot to ask. But if you're made of money and you like fantasy type games, check it out. It is an all-time classic type of game, with a modern twist to it now, and the graphics do look beautiful. They have lifted their game immensely. And they seem like a nice bunch of guys too. There was, over the year that I've watched bits and pieces, there's been interviews with the developers and stuff, and they seem like a good hearted, funny bunch of guys. Now, from memory, I have that. Where is it? Right. You know what you're doing? No, I don't. That'll do. Pretty sure I still have that rake over here. I think this is the shed I kept the rake in. It's been a while. That's the tedder. Where's the rake? Ah, there it is. I walked past it. Tedder and rake. Yeah, they're over here. Good. Go and do some work. Walk around the farm all day. On. Actually, yeah. Go and get the little class and put it on the tedder. Look at that. Cows are moving. Wonderful. Where'd I park that? Oh, out there. Very good. Can't remember how big this tedder is. Whether I just got the 8 to 9 metre one or whether I got the bigger one, I can't remember. I know neither of them work properly. Something wrong with the ground texture on the map. Because it doesn't grab it all for some reason. Misses bits. Which is unfortunate, but it's not going to stop me playing the map. I like the map too much. Oh no, it's the bigger one. Okay. That's fine. How badly damaged is it? Oh, the front weight's badly damaged. Gee. What have I been ploughing with it? Oh, giants. Take the damage away from the front weights. That's just stupid. What's the big smiley face for, Andy? Ah, oh, for Christ's sake. Where's that petrol warning light? Poor little deer's nearly out of fuel. this is field 3, I think I named this one. Let's have a look. Field 3, oh, Plows seed a tedder. Alright. Will that be okay? I think so. Alright. Why go way over there for? Hey. What the hell? Did I run through? Should be no offsets or anything. Why are you offset? Come on. Auto, turning circle, whatever. Why are you offset? Talk to me. Tool offset. Why is there a tool offset? Oh, but Jesus. No tool offset. And when I do that, you give me that stupid looking box. I don't know why you chose a tool offset anyway. You tool. Friggin' weird. I have to put up with that stupid looking box there all the time. Why, I don't know. Grumble, grumble, moan, moan. Yeah, I know. I'm good at it. Mother always said, do what you're good at. And I'm doing it. I'm good at doing nothing and moaning about it. I do that well. There our seed is going down to 34%. The lead sower, yeah. Yeah. Why is it slipping? What are you doing in the fence, you moron? Oh, you're not only in the fence, you got caught in the fence too, have you? I don't know. Well, why would you go out there? Tell me. hell? It's ridiculous how quickly everything wears out. It's just stupid. No thought put in it at all. Let's make everything wear out in 5 seconds. Okay. These will be the same. Yep, $1,000. They are nearly knackered. What a load of shit. So, no, they're not. Wow. Where are my bloody mowers? Stupid. I don't understand this. Why is it doing this? They're both up in the air, so... Oh, it's got a mind of its own. Stop. What are you doing? Turned that off when I got here. Sure I did. Where are you going? Oh, it's all put in the world to test me. AI seems to get worse as bad days. Just like me. Now the Xeron is slipping somewhere. Jesus. Oh yeah, the stupid effing island that it's supposed to go around, it doesn't. This has fucked it up. This has stuffed it up. Why is it trying to get over there? Why are you trying to get over there? Stupid bloody idiot. You guys really need to work on this courseplay idea a bit more. Avoid an island means avoid the bloody island, not just with the seeder or the harvest or the plough, but with the whole effing thing. God, it's annoying. You'll do the same thing. You'll want to go over there too. Why? No one knows. Yep. You don't want to seed there because there's something in the way? Okay. But we'll drive over it anyway. This one might actually not make it either. Effing hell. Twats. People who have done cosplay have done an absolute wonderful job. Truly. That's not sarcasm. They have. Just little things. Cosplay knows that island's there. Knows not to seed there. Why does it not know not to drive there? Don't know. It's a mystery. I don't know, because I can't script, so I can't talk. I can just moan about it. Pretty good, eh? Okay, you're still going. You're coming around for your first run. Missing most of it. Miss. Ah, so annoying. And like I said, it's not bad enough for me to say stuff the map. There's something wrong with, I don't know, the texture layer, something like that. Don't know. Yeah, someone's got to tell all these modders what a wonderful job they do, and at the same time calling them jerks, but praising them. And I praise them all. Thank you for all your time and effort, all you modders. Honestly. And to be honest, I doubt if I'd be playing the game without the mods. When I first started playing Farm Sim 13, I only lasted a week. I was totally bored with the game. And who could blame me? All I had was Hackettstead. Or so I thought. Then I delved a little deeper and found modding sites, so I thought, what are these wonderful things? Oh look, I don't have to pay Hackettstead. Oh look, that's how it started. I was wondering if there was an editor for it, so I could edit Hackettstead to make it actually like realistic in some form. And now it sort of wants to be over there. Or is that because, hang on a minute, yeah, that's because that's where it was. Yeah, and I found this editor and started tickling around, found all these other mods, and yeah, my interest just, yeah, exploded, basically. I made 2 different versions of Haggard Stent, private use only. They were actually quite good. My friends and myself really got into it. 15 came out, got even further into it. 17 came out, my enthusiasm waned a little, but I was still keen. 19 came out and Giants put a bullet to my head and pulled the trigger. Gun to my head and pulled the trigger. No. GE's too hard. And there's plenty of people out there saying, no, it's not. Give it another go. You can do it. No, I can't. I'm an old man. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. You could try. Well, you've finished making a mess, have you? Okay. Get off the field then. Just too old and grumpy now. There were changes to GE from 13 to 15, but they weren't that major. It was sort of complementary minor changes that were easy. But the new one I'm not a fan of. I don't want to learn how to do coordinates and write special XMLs for the coordinates and all that sort of shit. I know it's not that complicated, but I just can't be bothered. Lazy, yes. And? No. No. No, don't need repairing. Good. That's just what happens when you get old. You get grumpy. I've always been old. Therefore, always grumpy. Actually, no, that's a lie. I was a pretty happy, carefree kind of guy, boy, man. About, I don't know, 3 years of marriage. That was enough. Carefreeness disappeared. Happy disappeared. That's what happens when you find the wrong woman. Never mind. And you think, yeah, well, I've learned a lesson there. I won't do that again. Like hell. Let's try that again. Maybe it was a fluke the first time. What did I do that for? I don't know. Xeron is slip. Oh, God. Yeah. What are you climbing that mountain again? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? F's sake. Are you trying to climb it with the cedar down? You're joking me. Come on, courseplay people. Work it out, please. It's annoying. It is. Sorry. Avoid an island means avoid an island, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I disagree. I hate the fact you can't blend. I hate the fact that I have to write down coordinates where all the triggers are. Yeah, I know, it's all done. You can do it easily, somehow. But I don't want to think about it. That's the problem. I have to think about it. I don't want to think. Too much of a hassle thinking. Alright, we've got rid of that island now, have we? Yeah, I think so. The other one's gone the other side, so it's fine. Bloody hell. And there is this overwhelming fact that I'm damn lazy. I've gotten lazier. Shit, I know in 13 and 15 I would spend hours. Literally hours and hours on GE. There's so many maps I made and a few mods that were never released, and it pisses me off that I never released any of them. One for 13, I don't know where that is, but it was the best map I had ever made. It was unfinished, and it never got to the playable stage, but God, I spent hours on that, making it realistic, beautiful as possible that you could in 13. I wanted something real with soul, and I love the map. I don't know where it is. It might be on one of my old hard drives still, but it's that friggin' old now, it doesn't matter. I could never emulate it again, unfortunately. Stop. I still think about it sometimes. I think back and I think of this map and I can picture it all in my head. God, I spent a lot of time on it, not quite finishing it. Wait a minute, get out of there. Back then I had a few friends that were local friends that were very into farm sim that since sort of died off from it, but they were very into farm sim back then too, and I had them sitting here for hours just watching me what I was doing, and they were right. I kept saying, you'll never finish this, you'll never finish this, and they were right. I think I did pretty well with Westbridge Forest and Sosnoska Knot, but this map I made in 13, would crush them in looks, style, all that. It was a beautiful map. It's a shame. Mind you, I did think about converting it to 15. I did actually try. Spent a few hours on it, but then gave up and thought it's too much work. Yeah, shame. That's not on the ground, is it? Oh, no. Not far off it, though. Ran me over, you bastard. Right. I was looking at, did I get it off Mod Hub or not? No, I didn't. Damn it. Engine setup. Crawler track. Crawler track broad. I hate crawler tracks. 3 meter. What does that mean? Oh, 3 meter tracks. Huh? What's the difference there? Oh, it puts it out wider. 3 meters out wider. And is that what it means? Oh yeah. Don't like them. Oh no, it's the way everything's going. Now, this has got no options for that. I was looking at downloading a case with wheels on it. I must have forgot. Yeah, well, never mind. Never mind. Getting there. Almost see. Oh, I can see the end of the field over there. Look at that. This will be done in no time flat. Should only take about 12 weeks to harvest it of game time. Right now, where is the little shite? Yeah, it's still going. It's going to take a while. God, this is going to take a while. Miss, 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 skip, miss, skip, skip, miss. Bloody hell. There's been instances of this happening on maps in 17 as well. I didn't think that happened anymore in 19, but apparently it does. It's like the stuff is there, but it's not there. The tedder can't find it. It's either buried or something. Oh, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Never mind. Never mind. Normally an undersized DEM, yeah. Yeah, not sure. Not quite sure what the problem was. Get off that. In the 17 maps I encountered, they were fixed at a later date. I don't know, was this map converted from... Well, no, it's got Instandio Lapacho stuff on it, but I was just wondering if this is a converted map from 17, I can't remember it in 17. Doesn't mean it wasn't there. I didn't check every map. Most of them, but not every. So I can't remember. Maybe something went wrong in the convert. Yeah, not sure. What condition are you in? Good, just dirty. Good and dirty. Yeah, we'll cut through the field. It's only cultivated. Same thing people make the 4x map, but do not up the size of all the 5s correctly. Okay. I've noticed it with not only the grass, the hay, also it does it with the raking of it, and I've noticed it does strange things with the straw swathes too. Because when I harvest one of these huge fields, I run the rake over it. Otherwise you've got straw going in all sorts of directions. So I tend to square it up with the rake, and it does strange things there too. Not as bad as this, it doesn't miss it like this does, but it just does some weird things with it. But as I said, I like the map too much to give up on it. Stupid, maybe, but still. I haven't really seen another 4x map that gives me the same feelings that this one does. Oh, there's some good ones out there, but they're not like this. They don't do what this one does, to me anyway. This one gives me a good sense of realism. There is one map I would love to be brought up to Farm Sim 19 standards and had everything working on it as it did in 15 and 17 would be Corn Belt. I love that map. I played that quite a lot on my own. I couldn't get the group to play with it. We played once, and we played for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And then it just got too much for a few people. Brummy would have kept playing it with me, but the others just gave up on it. It was just too big for them. Too much like real work, real life. Bloody marvellous, though. Yeah, I loved Corn Belt. I played the hell out of it. That was before I was streaming. Yeah, someone brought out a version of it for 19, but it's a non-working version. Nothing on it works. It still has, I think it's got still 15 graphics on it. It looks terrible. But I did go for a drive around on it in a ute just to get the feel of it again. And thought, what a shame this isn't a working version. That was a 16 by map. There was one field on that was approximately 2/3 the size of this entire map. There was one field. I never went near it, but Brummy, he worked it quite a few times. Took him days, he said. Just left the computer running for days. I remember quite vividly doing, there was a large field. It wasn't the largest by any means. It was pretty average size field for that map. A little bit over average maybe. And I used to use 4 tractors and 4 of those big John Deere plows, those cheap plows as everyone calls them, to plough the field on courseplay, all 4 working it, and it used to take 3.5 hours. I didn't sit there doing it. I just set them off and went and watched a video or something. Came back, had a look. Yeah, they've still got a while to go. Oh, I was getting over 1 million litres off that field of grain when it was harvested. It's a good thing giants don't make the yields realistic, because you'd just be wasting your time on some of the smaller maps. If the yield off the field was realistic, you'd be lucky to make pocket money. Really would. Bit sad, but yeah, well. Just a sec. Oh, bloody thing. Who'd you told? I might think about winding this stream up, I think. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Badly. I'll wait until you turn around and I'll say thank you very much for popping in, guys. Much appreciated. Just get that little thumbs up a bang on the way out. Again, much appreciated. I hope you're well. Stay that way. Till next time. And I hope the next time is sooner than they have been. I'm trying. Really, I am. This time of year is the ideal time for me to stream, so you could see me online more often. I hope so. Anyway, you all take care. Bye-bye for now.